Hello everyone, welcome to Day in the Life of the Aboriginal Love Show. Today's still July 16th, Video Love 2. And I was talking about my life just feeling like crap and not really much going on in my life. Not really much going on at all. So, made it here around noon. Unpacked some of my stuff and started setting up some stuff down here. I'm in the middle of transferring stuff off my laptop to the hard drive. I got the hard drive underneath it. And I only have so many plugs to do this stuff too, and I wish I had that power bar. I remember using that small 3-plug power bar for my microwave and stove. Well, my microwave is only set a certain way, so I have it plugged in the stove. The stove part itself, on the plug on the right side does not, or sorry, the left side does not work, but the plug on the right side port works. So the microwave plug does not go to the outlet by the side of the sink, so I had to do the power bar to the other plug, and I got maybe like this much left space to spare on that. Like, I can plug stuff into the power bar, but I mean for it to stretch and then be able to plug into there so the microwave can work. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but think about yes. It was the end of last summer when my fridge went. My cousin really talked to the landlord till like 2 weeks later, and everything was gone and done in that fridge. I had a few more months to do. I was doing pickled eggs. I had a few more months of doing that, but that went to waste. 4 jars of pickles, probably 12 to 16 eggs in each pickle jar, and I was pissed off about it. Oh, I'll buy you some pickles and pickled eggs. No, it's not that. It's easy to just go buy your pickles. When you got your pickle juice that you saved, and you boiled your own pickles and shelled them, throw them in a jar, and you pickle them for maybe up to 6 months. 6 months to a year of pickling is maximum. So even doing that, I was only pickling for between 6 and 9 months. I think I had a few months left. But anyway, that fridge went. We got a smaller fridge, so things that the levels in there are a little bit smaller. So the fridge is like this much shorter, but that much shorter. A few months later, our oven is not working. The inside oven's not working, and then we get another stove. We got a stove that is, I would say 6 inches cubic, shorter, or not shorter, but smaller. So you got more, you got less the elements space, and maybe this much height. And it's the metal part of underneath. It's not leveled right. I'm thinking about trying to re-level it, but we don't have the pot space. If you want to do 4 pots of stuff, it's not going to work out, because some of the pots, they kind of push into other pots, and it's stuff like that. So say if I'm done making eggs, and I put my pan up to the back side of the burner that's off, and then decide to do some, say, bacon or whatever else, it's banging into that other that pot or pan, and I'm like, this isn't cool, and it does seem a little more convenient. It's a little like more digital, but it also doesn't heat up as good as the old one did, because it had a little more space. And so you got to get the feel of things cooking, the way you cook things. You got to cook things for like 5 to 7 minutes more. And then there's also other settings like conventional, or there's like 3 of those settings of of the oven, and then there's it's at different temperatures, and there's also a timer and a buzzer and a bunch of stuff is digital. So I did learn a little bit on that. Now, what was I getting at when I was talking about all that? I don't know what I was getting at. Why I wanted to talk about all that. I really don't know. I don't know why I wanted to bring that topic up. I think I was talking about I might be doing some pickled eggs again when I get back home. Just thinking about that. So like I said, I'm here doing video log now. Video log 2. I can hear my sister coming back for lunch. Could be my sister, I don't know. Could be my sister, I don't know. I hear a video called anyway. And I still have time on this right now. I still got now, I'll just say 6 minutes left. So, yeah, I don't know why I was talking about having a smaller fridge and smaller stove. But I did bring some freezer stuff to my dad's here. Some extra stuff, you know, I had. And there's a lot of extra stuff. I mean, it's not just my freezer stuff. I get some freezer stuff from friends down the street, you know, the friend's mother, and sometimes, like very rarely, you get, you know, some other friends in the same building. And sometimes leftovers come to me. It's okay. I'm not really, you know, not really put my life out there just for leftovers. I do the barbecues for them. I do all kinds of different barbecues. Holy cow. Wow. I have done, I think all last month, part of this month, let's see, 4, I must have done at least a dozen barbecues for them. Canada Day was great. Lots of fireworks. I mostly just stayed home. Didn't care about their family events, and no family came to me. I didn't go see anybody. I didn't care about the barbecue or anything like that. And I got invited, and I didn't really answer the text. I just gamed and gamed. Then at nighttime, I decided to, you know, take a breather. You know, I need to get up and stretch my legs anyway and get a break from that game. And went outside, and then shortly after that, they're doing some fireworks. Keep scraping out my nose here because I got like sweat here, and it kind of dries out right here, and then I scrape at it and keep doing this. Sometimes you might see a little bit here too, because sometimes I'm sweating and going like that, wiping my sweat off, and it's kind of like rawing a little bit. And that's the thing too, when I shave, that my top lip, it just gets, you know, red. I think it's because I don't really like mustaches or beards. I mean, I tried it in the past, like years and years ago, but I've never really liked it. It just bugs me, and kind of itchy, you know. I used to have like maybe a goatee about maybe that long right there, and I would to condition and stuff and soften up and blah blah blah. But it was just sometimes just getting dry still, and it's kind of bugging me. And it all depends, you know, if I have time to shave too, and I could shave normal, and then sometimes I don't have shaving cream where I'm at right now, because in the next, you know, 5 to 10 days, you know, I'm going to be shaving like every 2 to 4 days anyway to keep the stubble down. But usually up to 10 days, every 10 days I gotta at least shave because stubble is like pretty big. So, what was I getting out of there? I don't have shaving cream with me. What led me to that now? So, not really much that was going on. Just same old kind of everyday thing. Let's see. I don't know, I could backtrack. 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. You know. So I just recently got around here. I think my sister's back for lunch. Didn't really hear her clunking the door, so my cousin, because my cousin said something about just coming over to cut some grass. My dad's doing okay too. He's got, I think, one more day. He's got one more day, 1 or 2 more days of his radiation treatment for this prostate cancer, and he's done. He says it's not really that bad. It kind of takes a little bit of energy out of you, but everything's been good. He's happy that it's getting done, and then he'll be able to eat normal again. But he did slow down a little bit on the cigarettes, not as much as a lot of us would like to see. Maybe one day he would just up and quit. That's good. So, put a lot of my stuff into the thing. Left out to my dad. Well, the reason why I got here like close to 12, and I'm doing video logs now, because I put all the freezer stuff away, and then there's a bunch of cupboard stuff too I brought, just to help with the house. Let's see now. So I got some freezer stuff, like chicken and burgers and some chops and fast rice steaks and lunch meats and kebabs. They're like 4 different kinds of fried stuff, like tater tots and fry sticks and whatever. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff there, and then there's veggies in there too. And I'll get to next video, let you guys know what I have, for veggies and stuff. Because I'm not really at the end of this video now, and I'm about to just wrap this up. So if you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure this video on the channel might benefit you, might benefit me. Please do tell your friend and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Tell me you guys watched it. Hope you all have nice days, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.